Hello everybody, and I am WelshNecro, and I am here doing a kind of review slash play of Vlad the Impaler. Now this is on Steam. It came out a few days ago. It was on sale. It was 13% off. It was like 8 something. So yeah, and it looked kind of interesting. I bought it. I had a little trouble getting it to start, so that wasn't too fun, but I got it to start, so that's a good thing. So I figured I would do a little review slash gameplay of this. So I figured let's begin. New game. Now an explorer, soldier, a mage. As the explorer you have knowledge of the land. You are fast on large and of interest. It's hard to read these. You will be the enemy spy or the diplomatic. Duty for the kingdom or unlock your assassin. That sounds fun. A priest or a sorceress with a thirst for destruction. Oh, that sounds good. I think I'm gonna have to. I'll probably, if this game isn't overly long, I might do one with all of them to see how it turns out. But right now, I'm gonna select the mage. We'll do empty
My
here.
friend, I have need of your skills once again. Darkness has fallen upon the city of Istanbul. Blood paints the streets, and the cries of the dying rise from the night. The Sultan himself will not set foot within its walls until the dread curse is lifted. Holy men, knights, and inquisitors have all been sent, yet none have returned. You are the only one whom I trust to investigate this. Your cunning, your prowess, and your penchant for results are needed here more than ever. Find the source of this wickedness, and deal with it as only you can. Godspeed, my friend, and watch your back.
Okay, so do I just click somewhere? Oh yeah. Okay, so chapter 1. Let's begin. You pass through the gates of Istanbul on a moonlit night. The lights from torches are few, and the eyes of midnight wanderers are many. A group of guards huddle around the body of a woman, her heart ripped out and used to paint a tall, bloody 15 days on the wall. Behind her, the weight of fear is heavy on the street. The scent of death haunts the tight air. It is a city under siege, and the enemy is invisible. Oh, that sounds pretty cool. Alright, let's go. So I guess the main theme to this is 15 days. Okay, so I can choose from the port, the square, or the bazaar. Okay, so I'm a mage. Let's go with the square. The square is quiet at night. Here and there, the late-night wanderers move like dark ghosts towards their destination, keeping mostly to themselves. You walk among them, unable to sleep, attempting to find the connection to all the various pieces of the puzzle you gathered. Okay. A soft clicking sound drifts across the square, and you recognize it from your nights in the Lebanese desert. You gaze off towards the tower of... Okay, I don't even know how to pronounce that. Galata? And after a few moments, your eyes detect a swarm of bats, circling their way across the square, probably snatching up moths in the warm night. The sight reminds you of happier times, and the warmth of a body next to you on the open sand. But as you watch the cloud of bats, you realize that their movement is strange. It almost seems like they are spiraling around so tightly that they are collapsing in on one another. You blink in disbelief as the swirl cloud condenses into the form of a man dressed in flowing black. I will approach it. He sounds like a vampire to me, and I don't want to attack him. You walk towards the man. He looks at you with eyes that burn white beneath flowing black hair. You there, you say. Who are you? What are you doing here? I am taking in the sights, he replies in a low voice. And yourself? You fall into step behind him as the two of you walk south. I'm here because Istanbul is slipping into darkness, you say, and someone needs to save it. The man nods. Indeed, it seems someone should. You glance over at him. Are you one of those dark powers, you asked? He doesn't quite smile when he replies. I am a dark power, but not the one you speak of. Should I be wary of you anyway, you ask? If you are wise, he replies. But I will not be here long, and there are many other threats to this place, and you should spend your time investigating. If you truly wish to save the city, I'm listening, you say. Start with the Balsika, he replied. I was once told that the worst men in Istanbul use the east entrance. I'll look into that, you say. Anything else? He glances over at you with his ghostly white eyes. Yes, he replies. Given the choice between a sword and a flower, always choose the flower. You look over at him again, confused. You simply nod, then is suddenly 20 yards away from you. You watch as he leaves the square and wanders up into the neighborhood. Just who was he? Okay, so I gain 1 intellect. Oh, that's cool. So, the bazaar. Okay, so now I guess it's turn 2 of 15. I got 5 charm, 5 agility. Man, the graphics are awful in this. I wonder if I can turn them up. I'll find out next for the next episode. Alright, let's see. Oh, whoops. You enter the tents of a bookseller in the bazaar. The owner sits... Solanti? Sorry if I pronounce these way off. On a large pillow. His face is cracked with wrinkles, and his beard is full of gray hairs and black. He motions you to sit across from him. His nephew offers you Turkish coffee. After both of you have sipped from your cups, the nephew politely asks what information his uncle can help you with. I need to know more about Istanbul. I need to know if a plague of violence like this has ever been seen before. I think I want to know more about this place. The bookseller points across the tent, and the nephew dutifully runs over to that shelf. He pulls out a particular volume and hands it to you. The cover reads, The Sorcerer of Canastadabi. Inside there are detailed accounts of all the manner of mages, going all the way back to the Heart and Mahu of Babylon. Yeah, there we go. In fact, you learn that the wizard who served 3 former kings of the city kept his laboratory in a secret part of the palace. The entrance is allegedly hidden behind a painting of Moses confronting the Pharaoh's magicians. Oh, I gained 1 magic. Okay, so I went to the bazaar. I'll check out the port now. While walking through the seedier parts of the port of Istanbul at night, you stumble across a horrific sight. A young woman has been mutilated in the middle of a dark alley, her internal organs removed and positioned in a circle around her. Position around her is her clothes suggests that she was a working girl, one of the many whores that frequent the docks at night. This is the 20th whore, the 12th whore who has been killed in recent weeks, and all of them butchered in a ritualistic way. But this is the first body you have actually seen with your own eyes. The look of terror is still etched upon her soft face. Of all the murders and disappearances happening in the city, these seem to be the most consistent, and the most deliberate. It is a lead that you can finally grasp onto. Try and catch the killer in the act. Analyze the clue in order. I feel like that's gonna lead the wrong way, but I really want to try to catch the killer in the act. In talking with some of the other whores working at the docks, you befriend a brave girl named Tara. She agrees to act as bait. The next night, she wanders alone through the back alleys of the port. You keep silent tracking of her from the rooftops. Wow, I'm an assassin. I'm going right across the rooftops. Sweet. It's almost midnight when you feel the air grow colder. That's when a nun appears in the alleyway. Tara nods to the overweight sister as they pass, but the nun grabs her arm, jerking her around. The nun then raises a butcher knife into the air, and at the exact moment you leap off the roof, you land directly on top of the sister, pulverizing her into the ground, the knife clanging away. You flip the nun over only to discover that she is not a woman at all, but a chubby man. He is badly hurt from your impact and is wheezing blood, perhaps from a punctured lung. You grab him by the nun robes and shake him, and find that they have been altered to fall away with a mere tug, revealing his fat body to be heavily tattooed inscriptions. "Who are you?" you demanded, "and who are you killing for?" In answer, the man spits blood in your face. He smiles with crooked teeth just before his head is sliced away from his body. You look up to see Tara holding the butcher knife, a look of vengeance in her eyes for her fallen friends. You have gotten no answers about what evil force plagues the city, but you have saved a lot of young women from a horrible fate. Oh, sweet. So I got 1 agility, no dexterity. Oh, it's the end of chapter 1. 0 charm, I guess, plus 0 charm. 0 strength. So I got 1 intelligent, 1 magic, and 1 agility. Alright then, well I think I'll leave that there because that is a good part. That's the end of chapter 1. I'm going to leave that here. I really hope you enjoyed it because actually this seems like a lot of fun. Like this seems like a really interesting story so far. So thanks for watching. Like and subscribe if you want, and I hope you enjoy this because I actually think this game is really good so far. So I haven't seen anything really wrong yet. I'm bad with the reading. That's my fault. But yeah. So I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you watch this episode. I hope you watch this episode to the end, and I hope you will be ready for the next episode. Thank you.